Nariman Abbasov is a 27-3 lightweight born in Kazakhstan, now fighting out of Baku, Azerbaijan with CAPELLA FC and TT Fight Club. The 27-year-old is a 4-time world amateur MMA champ, and of his 16 career stoppages, 12 are done in round 1. No fights scheduled currently, but he's calling for a shot in the UFC after brutalizing one of Khabib Nurmagomedov's best teammates in his last bout out. Doc Brown, let's travel back to 2018. Nariman is just 24 years old, already with a 22-3 resume. 9-5 Mikhail the player, Gogitidze, thinks he can stop the 7-fight win streak of Abbasov. The Georgian, fighting out of Moscow, comes in on his own 4-fight streak. First minute action, simultaneous overhands, then Nariman reloads spin kick quicker than Kobayashi on 4th of July. Minute 30 later, 2 counter left hooks from Abbasov. Keeps on the gas, evades the big left, then catches them in the clinch. Big knee to a right hand, and it all of a sudden is over. Nariman Abbasov takes 2 minutes 24 seconds to run over his opponent. This man is quick for a lightweight. At only 5'8", looks like he could potentially drop 10 pounds to featherweight, but hard to argue when your record is near spotless. 2 of his 3 losses are actually at welterweight. Next up, Nariman Khamitov, 6 months later for the Fight Night Global Lightweight title. The 18-6-1 Kazakhstani drew with present Bellator top lightweight Peter Queally, then before that bout lost a former Fight Night champ who Abbasov also took an L from. Start of round 2, Nariman clean connect on the overhand. Tough to tell if that was a knockdown as opponent dropped for a takedown same time. Abbasov stalls Khamitov out on his takedown right after. Minute later, another stuff from Nariman. The hips do not lie, great sprawl. Opponent works back up but leaves the avenue open for strikes as Abbasov turns the tides with his own trip take, adjusting very well from round 1 where he was taken down multiple times. 2 ticks later, blitz of overhands, second left blaps him. First body kick Nariman throws all night gets caught, and he's brought back down to the canvas. Third frame, Abbasov ducks the left hand to go counter overhand. He stops the takedown courtesy of the front headlock, then exits with a nice combo. Championship rounds 2 mins in. Nariman feints overhand into the single leg, his favorite setup to dump opponent to the mat. Tries to take the back but no leg hooks engaged, Khamitov able to get back up. 30 seconds later, Abbasov 1-4 combo. Defends the double leg, opponent connects on a jab, but then Nariman keeps on it with that combination. Round 5, Khamitov shoots but Nariman blocks like Bam Adebayo, then lights his lamp on the way back up. Seconds later, Abbasov jab to overhand, but opponent level changes. The Azerbaijani stalls him out, then gets his own single leg trip takedown. Last minute, Khamitov counter right, then Nariman comes back, right of his own to the chin. Final seconds of the fight, opponent shoots one last time. Abbasov looked like he was going down, but great balance to stay on top of that shot. Big takedown defense in a very close fight. Nariman Abbasov goes the 5-round distance to grab his Fight Night's global lightweight belt. Gas tank held up well for Abbasov in a grueling grappling battle. Lost only the first round in my opinion, taken down multiple times but comes back well with his own ground game. Khamitov was game all night, just couldn't connect on the feet like Nariman, and the Azerbaijani took over the grappling later on in the fight. Skip over another dub over Mikhail Gogitidze. Must have trouble finding this guy some quality competition. First of 2 bouts in 2021 against 4-1-1 Shamil Amirov. The challenger for Abbasov's title thought he had a TKO last time out, but it was overturned to a no contest. A controversial knee strike ended his opponent's night, but opponent had one knee grounded. Halfway through round 2, wild punches exchanged before Nariman checks the chin with a left hook on the end. A tired Amirov can't execute his takedown after. Moments later, 1-2s in succession by Abbasov, taking over late in the second. Knee to the nose ends that flurry. Second round finishing, Amirov on a knee after a failed takedown gets lit up with the uppercut. Nariman moves in for the kill, heavy ground strikes, ref definitely should have called it. Opponent is donezo, but hey, we're in Russia. Third frame, Abbasov 1-2 working all night. Amirov moving like the Walking Dead, no energy at all. Nariman looks tired now too. Those shoulders must feel heavy throwing all those punches. Moments later, huge shots by Nariman near the fence. Opponent looking for a way out, turns his back, and the ref saves his biscuits. Nariman Abbasov defends the title for the first time. Brutal round 3 TKO takes the record to 26-3. I'd love to see the striking stats. Abbasov took over in round 2. The pace was too much for Amirov, who was going for takedowns all night. Opponent was a zombie out there, and Nariman almost punched himself out of it. Would like to see him throw more shorter strikes in combination, more jabs over the big power overhands and uppercuts. Most recent bout from September 2021 in a joint promotion with Khabib's Eagle FC. This fight against Nurmagomedov's friend and teammate, the Lion of Dagestan, 46-1, Shamil Zavurov. This bout for the welterweight title, Abbasov steps up 15 pounds. The 37-year-old Zavurov has been fighting since 2004. Comes into this riding a 5-fight win streak. First frame, Nariman working his pressure game. 1-2 scores a knockdown, and Zavurov is hurt. Retreats across the cage, but Abbasov can't finish just yet. Minute gone now, big plum clinch knees from Nariman. Left hook wobbles him. Right hand scores the knock, and ground and pound stops it. Now we got a fracas. Cameraman almost falls. Opposing cornerman not happy with Nariman. He thinks he hit Zavurov with unnecessary shots. But seconds later, Khabib comes in to speak some sense into his cornermen and calms everyone down. Two-belt Nariman has entered the chat. 11th KO and 11th first round finish for Abbasov takes his win streak to 12. The striking looked polished this night, working more behind a jab and countering with smart combinations. Despite the veteran's record, need to remember Nariman's only 27 with 27 victories. No fight scheduled at the moment, but after besting Zavurov, Nariman thinks he deserves a UFC call immediately.